Hello friends and welcome back to Ross Coffee Games. I'm Ross and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing an item that is not only physically absolutely massive for my little studio space right here, but it's also an item I have had my eye on for probably about 5 or 6 years, I think is when they first hit the market, and I never honestly thought I would be able to have one in my collection. It's always been pretty much out of my price range to really justify getting it, but I couldn't believe what I saw online just the other day when it was on sale. So I pulled the trigger and I got myself the Victrix Pro FS fight stick. This is the edition that is compatible with PlayStation 5. It is also compatible with PC and the PlayStation 4, but it's the first time in my collection I've had a fight stick that is natively compatible, an official fight stick for the PlayStation 5. My collection, which you may have seen on the channel in other videos, has all been PlayStation 4 sticks, and that's all well and good, right? If there's a game that's come out on PlayStation 4, it's usually compatible with PlayStation 5, therefore the fight sticks are going to work just fine. However, Marvel Tokon is just around the corner, and more obviously fighting games are native to PlayStation 5 now. That's just the way it is, and I wanted something that would be a natively compatible fight stick and not having to worry about any backward compatibility issues or anything like that. Even though I am terrible at fighting games, if you follow the channel you'll know I'm terrible at fighting games, but that's not the point. They're fun as hell. I have an absolute blast playing them, even though I am the absolute worst at fighting games. Doesn't matter, I don't play competitively, I don't play online, I just have fun just button bashing and learning some combos and just basic stuff, but it makes you feel like a bit of a badass when you do something cool, and that's all that I really need from fighting games. Let's give an unboxing of this bad boy and see what it's like. So as you can see very quickly before we get properly into it, we have a gorgeous purple braided cable in the box here, and we have the fight stick itself right here. What we really want to look at is this guy here. So let's take it out of this little nylon bag. These are cable loops, these little horn things on the end of the fight stick. That's for wrapping your cable around, obviously. But here we go. Oh my god! Are you kidding? Look at this. Holy crap. That is absolutely gorgeous. So we've got the Victrix logo right there. We have Sanwa buttons, all 8, I believe. Is that the Victrix layout? I think it might be. We have the film going across here for the buttons. We have the PlayStation button. This is where obviously the joystick goes into, a little bung there. As you can see, that's the actual connecting point there. And touchpad and buttons here as well. Let's get the film off. Look at that. It is a single piece of aluminium. I'm doing my best for the camera here. I don't have much space, but you can see we've got these grab handles into the aluminium here. Look at that, with purple rubbering right there and further rubbering right in the middle, all over the back there. That is absolutely gorgeous. We have an embossed Victrix logo. There's a good solid weight to it as well, which I'm really quite impressed with. I'm absolutely loving it so far. It's got this gorgeous, cool, like really cold feeling to it, as you would expect. It is a piece of solid metal. And another thing that I really quite like, actually, don't know if you can see from the angle there, this little kink right there on the end, that means that when it's flat on your desk, for your wrists or wherever your palms are resting, you have a little slope, a little sloping part right there, and that is just a really nice touch. It's not too steep, it's not too aggressive an angle, it's a very shallow bend, just this little sloping part right here, and I gotta say that is perfect. So it doesn't have a corner or an edge that you're really gonna hurt your hands on. So let's turn it over into the back. The most important part of any fight stick for me, one of the most important parts, is this part here, the click. And there we go. The internals. Look at that there. Is that not freaking gorgeous? There's all of your components there. You've got your buttons, your connectors, braided cables throughout. Very on brand. Absolutely stunning. And there is your lever, your Sanwa lever, which can obviously be swapped out for whatever you want. And here we go. Look at that. A little dedicated housing point there. That is our quick release joystick. Very nice. But I love this massive access to be able to fully modify your fight stick is really essential. And it even comes with a little Allen key right there. So let me just tilt that up so you can get a good look at that there. There's the Allen key right in there. So you actually pinch the collar and pull it like so. And there you go. And then look, it's not going to come off. If I give it a really good tug, like it's not going to, yeah, dark minds, enough of that. It's not going to come off. And then you just grip the collar and then pull it and it comes off perfectly. That is fantastic. What a great feature that is. And there we go. That is our fight stick ready to mess around with and do some testing with. I can't wait. I'm really excited. So for my money, what was super impressive about this is originally when these came out, I think it was back in, I want to say about 2020, maybe 2021 is when I first became aware of them. They were about £400, astronomically expensive, really the high end of the high end for fight sticks, right? There's no way I could justify that kind of cost for a fight stick. But just the other day, I saw on the Turtle Beach website, the Victrix Pro, on sale, right? This is what I could not quite believe. I could not believe this. It was on sale with £200 off. So in the UK, it was, on their website anyway, it was £350, down to £150. I couldn't believe it. I thought, what's wrong with it? But they were brand new Victrix Pro FS in white, and it was down to £150. So I bought it straight away. I thought, it's meant to be. The time is right. I have finally got my dream fight stick to add to my collection. Now, at the time of recording this, all of the white versions of the fight stick are sold out, as you would expect, right? Highly desirable product at such a discounted rate. But they did still have the purple versions, and I have to admit, the purple version is really nice as well. So super impressive. I'm beside myself. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and I can't wait to take this for a test ride. There's something about this one in particular, which I think it might be the GOAT. Now, speaking about the fight stick, it has a headphone jack right here, as you can see, which is fantastic. It's close to the body, so you're not going to have to wind a cable around the outside or the sides of it to get your headphones if you're playing games like that. But also it has a detachable USB-C cable. It's going to go into there as well, which is, again, it's another essential feature for this price point. You can't skimp on these kind of things. Easy access to the components in the back. And up until this point, I would say my original Razer Panthera was the GOAT, because that had Sanwa parts as well. It had the car bonnet style of you click a button on the front and the whole thing lifts up. And it had a detachable 5-pin cable at the time, but that's really only for PlayStation 4 and PC, not for PlayStation 5. And I had the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite edition of that. So those ones and this one are obviously, it's not really artwork modifiable. However, I have no intention of desecrating this beautiful piece at all with any kind of stickers or artwork or anything like that. It's too gorgeous. So that's maybe the only slight negative thing, if you can even call that a negative thing, is that you can't actually make your own artwork under like the plexiglass like you can with other fight sticks. However, there's nothing to stop you from maybe doing like a full vinyl wrap of the entire fight stick, which could be really cool actually, but it's not something I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to keep this thing as pure as it is. It's pristine right now, just pure white, matches the PlayStation 5 white and black. and that's how it's going to stay. But anyway, I've waffled enough. That is it for today. This has been the unboxing video of my brand new Victrix Pro FS fight stick for PlayStation 5, and I am in love with it. I think it is a very special addition to my collection, and honestly, I'm extremely happy. And what a bargain I got it for only £150. It's seriously, I still cannot get over that. What a deal. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.